So who am I speaking with?
This is Jenn Lim from Delivering Happiness. I'm the CEO and Chief Happiness Officer.
All right. Delivering Happiness is, as I understand, based on Tony Hsieh's book of the very same title. Explain what your business is going to do. And it's really just launching now, correct?
Yeah, I mean, basically, we launched the book just about a year ago, just a little over a year ago. And now, because of the response we've heard, people are really gravitating towards it. And not just businesses, just like people in generating, in general, whether it's nonprofits or students and teachers or government or hospitals. It's been really humbling in the sense that people believe in this message that they can actually apply these frameworks of science of happiness, much like Zappos did to their company and whatever they're doing in their own lives. So as a result, our number one priority is just to support this community of people outreaching, coming to us and saying, how can we apply this to our lives? So that's our number one priority. Like, how can we grow and nurture the community? And by in the way to, as a business model, the way we want to do that is to bring in different streams of revenue. And it's almost like the Virgin model. If you're familiar with, Virgin America, Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Mobile, that's what Delivering Happiness is going to be. It's like the umbrella brand of Delivering Happiness, and underneath that, we'll have what we're calling Delivering Happiness Culture Coaching. So that's basically consulting, helping businesses figure out how to apply this to their own businesses as well. Another side is the store, so Delivering Happiness Store, where we'll actually create and put out inspirational merchandise, kind of similar to the Life is Good model. And the last is DH Publishing and Speaking. So basically, Tony and I are doing a lot of speaking events now and thinking about follow-on books. In fact, a comic book company called Roundtable is going to do a comic book based on delivering happiness. So that's in the vein of publishing.
So let's go into the specific businesses. I know these are a pilot stage, so you might not be able to name companies, but maybe just describe what their problem or concern was and what you addressed. And I mean, I know it's a pilot stage. Has there been some kind of change in culture at the company as a result?
Yeah, I think what people are finding is that it's not a new concept and trying to make a culture strong and employees happy, but in a way, people are looking towards Zappos because they've actually been able to sustain it and scale it, and so they're trying to learn, like, so what's the secret sauce at Zappos? And it's really not that secret. It's the fact that over time we develop these core values that we really hire and fire based on those values. We have 10 of them, and research shows that it's not about what the core values are, but it's the fact that you have to commit to them. That's the most important thing. So for us, we just want to help companies understand that, like, it's not rocket science. Actually, it's actually coming back to the basic needs of human nature.
So people shouldn't hire you for rocket science. Is that what you're saying?
No, not yet, but maybe DH rocket science is in the future, but not too far.
No, but that's an interesting thing. So is maybe part of your plan to help them stay on track? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's different stages because, like, we get people coming from a startup stage to a 10,000 company stage, a 10,000 person company stage of, this is what we've always wanted to do, but somehow culture went to the wayside and we're losing people like mad. So what can you do to help us? So, I mean, it comes from every level of development of, stage of a company. But for us, we consider happiness to be a business model. And a lot of people think, how is that even possible? But research and now, with Zappos shows that making your employees happy actually makes a more productive workforce, and people and employees are actually putting more towards not only their work, but to the bottom line. And it just makes sense all around, like, makes business sense, makes common sense, and makes human sense. Like, why not make your employees happy if that's, you're going to be profitable anyway?